representing the Outsiders from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 305 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Nash. Pennsylvania, the Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Kurt Angle, Olympian. Stone Mountain, Georgia, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Jake the Snake Roberts.
6 champions, 1 cage. It's Armageddon Hell in a Cell, and it's our main event for tonight. These 6 champions are all fighting for an extra week of reprieve from having to defend their title on their respective shows. The winner of this match will not have to defend their title until, at the very least, the next pay-per-view. The person who is pinned to this match will have an added stipulation to their match to make their match even harder, to make them more likely to have to fight harder to keep their title. Now, each individual wrestler has a different stipulation that will be added to their match based on the person that they will be facing and the situation going on in their brand. Triple H, the Raw Heavyweight Champion, will have to be in a triple threat match if he loses here tonight, if he is a person that is pinned or submits. Jake Roberts will have to face Devon Dudley in a tables match if he loses here. Kevin Nash will have to face a mini gauntlet match in which he'll have to face 2 people in a row instead of just one. The TNA champion, Kurt Angle, will have to defend his title in a ladders match if he is pinned here tonight. And the Smackdown champion, Rikishi, will have to fight in a steel cage match like this one, although the top will be open, on SmackDown if he loses this match, if he pins or submits. Shawn Michaels perhaps has the worst luck of them all, as if he loses this match, his title will be up in a championship scramble, in which he will have to defend his title against 4 other people, high-ranking members of the Raw's World roster, in which the title can change hands 15 times in 15 minutes. Now we've had pairings off going on a little bit, although everyone is still in the ring. In a match like this where there's only one fall, the fall is not going to happen until the different wrestlers spread out a bit more. Until someone perhaps gets out of the ring, someone gets incapacitated, gets pushed under the ring or under some chairs and steps or something like that. Now, they're keeping pretty much to the ring. As you saw a moment ago, Jake Roberts did get out of the ring and come back in. But they are fighting each other. They've been switching off who they're fighting fairly quickly, actually. Normally, there are some grudges going on, and people will try and fight particular wrestlers in the ring for a long period of time. One interesting fact about the people in this ring right now is that 3 of them were in a collegiance together called the Clique in the old Attitude Era, the start of the Attitude Era. The 3 members would be, of course, Triple H, HBK, Shawn Michaels, and Kevin Nash, as he was known as Diesel back in those days. We have a camel clutch going on Rikishi here, but I think Shawn Michaels actually hit the 2 of them out of that when he was actually trying to hurt Kurt Angle there. Drop toe hold by Jake the Snake Roberts. The big elbow, that inadvertent tag team maneuver that many young tag teams will work together to a drop toe hold to an elbow to the back. Sidewalk slam by Kevin Nash. And went for a pin there, but didn't get a 1 count there. Now everyone's sort of getting in the way of each other. Rikishi actually taken out to the outside, looking for a little breather perhaps. Shawn Michaels goes out after him, gets thrown into his cage for his efforts. Rikishi walks back into the ring, as we see Kevin Nash and Triple H trying to work on submission maneuvers against Kurt Angle and Jake the Snake Roberts. Rikishi has the back of Triple H. Triple H countering into an arm hold. Another arm hold by the same exact move being applied to both Rikishi and Shawn Michaels by Triple H and Jake the Snake Roberts respectively. that arm twist into a leg drop onto the arm, trying to punish the arm, get that weakened. Kevin Nash knocked out of the ring by Kurt Angle, but Kurt Angle refocuses onto Rikishi as Triple H plays to the crowd. So much action going on here, and now they're all tightly grouped together here, all on only half the ring. Camel clutch being applied by Jake Roberts, but Rikishi saves Shawn Michaels there. It would be nice to make someone you dislike lose this match, but there's also the idea that you want to not have to defend your title if you can win here right now. They are locked in this cage. They're not able to escape and just walk out of the arena and just say, "Hey, I won't get pinned. I won't have to go through tables later or have to go up any ladder. I won't have to fight in a cage again on my respective show for my title." But they're gonna stay in this cage. They're gonna have to fight it out until one of them either submits or gets pinned. As HBK has been put in repetitive camel clutches by Jake the Snake Roberts and Triple H now. Two former teammates tying together. Kevin Nash, also known as Diesel, used to be the bodyguard of Shawn Michaels in the past. Kurt Angle going for a pin here, but Triple H able to break that up before one count. Referee counting from the outside of the ring as there's too many people to be able to count safely here. Jake Roberts actually kicking out of that himself, not needing to be saved right then. He needs to be weakened a bit more before he'll be able to be pinned. Triple H grabbing the head of Kurt Angle to a reverse neck breaker. Picking Kurt Angle up again, knee to the face, busting open Kurt Angle. Now Kurt Angle countering. The bald head of Kurt Angle is going to be covered in blood over the course of this match. Triple H with a power driver onto the head, making him bleed out even more. As he grabs Rikishi now. Rikishi rolling into the ring, getting caught by Triple H, but Rikishi countering a big elbow to the face. And now Rikishi's busted open. Those sharp knees of Triple H, of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, busting open two people in this ring now. Rikishi trying to get revenge, whipping Triple H into the corner as Jake the Snake Roberts puts some damage on to Kurt Angle and goes out into the outside. Kurt Angle follows him. Jake Roberts tries to grab the stairs, but Kurt Angle interrupts him before he's able to use it. Triple H and Rikishi fighting against each other a lot. Big counter, smashing Triple H into the corner. We have a double stack in the corner here, where Rikishi goes right to Shawn Michaels for a huge suplex. The two men in the corner not going to be used effectively for that double stack. And it looks like we got a pedigree from Triple H coming in. Yeah, busting open in the head of Kevin Nash. He's busted half the competitors of this match open now. He has made Rikishi bleed. He's made Kevin Nash bleed. He's made Kurt Angle bleed. This is the first blood match he would have won 3 times already. Shawn Michaels holding his gut. It's having some damage as we see a huge fall-away slam coming from the big man, Kevin Nash. Submission maneuver coming in from Kurt Angle onto Jake Roberts, getting interrupted by both Rikishi and Triple H, as we saw Shawn Michaels try and go for a pin there, but no. Kevin Nash was able to kick out of that without even a 1 count. HBK getting slammed against the mat here. Another submission maneuver applied, another camel clutch on Shawn Michaels, trying to injure that back. Now once again, the winner of this match will not have to defend their title on their respective shows, and the loser will have to have an extra stipulation. Triple H, a triple threat match. Jake Roberts, a table match. Kevin Nash, a gauntlet match. Kurt Angle, a ladder match. Rikishi, a cage match. And Shawn Michaels in a championship scramble. Kevin Nash going out to the outside now. Looks like he might going for those stairs, perhaps. Not quite sure. As we see another big pile driver coming in from Triple H, this time onto Jake Roberts, as Shawn Michaels is in the corner, gets a huge clothesline from Kurt Angle. Kevin Nash get whipping into the steel cage, and Rikishi throwing him through the cage. I guess I was wrong when I was saying they'd stay in this cage. They broke through that panel. Now Rikishi and Kevin Nash fighting on the outside now. Had to change our camera angle so you can see a bit better here. As Kurt Angle actually has a one-legged Boston Crab on Jake Roberts here, trying to get him to submit. Shawn Michaels able to stop him, making sure that he doesn't submit here. I'm not entirely sure if there are rope breaks. Jake Roberts looks like he was close enough to the rope to get a rope break if there are rope breaks. As I just heard, Rikishi gets slammed into that steel cage as Kevin Nash tries to get over to him. There's not much room there on the side. As you see, count in the middle, 1, 2. Oh, only a 2. As you see another pin by Triple H here, 1. Only 1 count, interrupted by his good friend HBK. He doesn't want to have to defend his title either. Interesting counter, and someone just got busted open. I think it was Shawn Michaels by Kurt Angle there. I don't see blood on Triple H's face. Now Jake Roberts getting whipped around, a big knee to the gut as Rikishi gets thrown against the ropes once again. Triple H got those big steel steps. Wasn't sure if he wanted to use them, decided against it. But it got a nice breather while Jake Roberts and Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels fought against each other. Roberts calling for the crowd, perhaps calling for a DDT here. A huge DDT from Jake Roberts. Now Triple H is busted open. Seems everyone is busted open in this match. As we see Shawn Michaels having the strength to counter out of that submission maneuver. He was in the submission maneuver for quite some time. We have another roll up here. 1, 2. No, countered into another roll up. 1, 2, 3. Triple H interrupted it here. He was able to save his. I think it was Shawn Michaels that was at the bottom of that small package that would have had to lose and had to go in that championship scramble. I mean, you don't want your friend going through hell like that if you can avoid it in a match like this. Triple H calling for a big move here. Looks like he's going for a pedigree on to Kurt Angle as we see a pin from Shawn Michaels here. 1, 2, 3. Triple H letting him get the pin as Jake Roberts loses and HBK wins. Now, I'll take a moment to remind you what happens here. HBK does not have to defend his title for at least a week. And the loser here, Jake Roberts, is going to have to defend his title in a tables match against Devon Dudley. As you see through these rigged plays of the match. As I said, it didn't really happen until they spread out a bit, until Kevin Nash and Rikishi started going on the outside. They started getting the longer pins in the middle as people got more tired. Until finally Triple H was caught off guard as he had his back turned, doing his pedigree, as HBK got the win.